new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host. The new Black.
All right, man. Top of the morning to you beautiful people. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street to present you guys the Money and Power Show. We'll be doing our Coinbase crypto trading and learning here today. That's something I do each and every morning at 6 o'clock. I trade at the same time every day so I can kind of catch and watch patterns for what I do. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, The Black Bazaar, and also international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. The book that I wrote, guys, is a study of Black wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way, because everybody don't want to be rich. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. Hey, you can find your copy by simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up your copy today. While you're there, guys, just to let you know, we do have a few things that you can find on the website. We do have a store that's going to have basically like a financial literacy store. You can go there and find some other cool books written by Black folk that talk about money for the most part. Then also you'll see a tab that says join the club. There we actually do have a club. I have a private group that we run. For those that's getting serious about trading, serious about building wealth, serious about building business, and you want to walk away from the crowd. What's the crowd? The crowd of broke, busted, and disgusted. I tell you guys, that's one of the greatest decisions I ever made was to set myself apart, all right, from those that are doing everything else. I do not follow the crowd because a crowd leads to poverty. That just is what it is. Unfortunately, that's the society that we live in. It's those who step away from the crowd, those who set themselves apart, who actually provide solutions to the crowd that actually get rich, get wealthy, things like that. So you can find that group there as well. If you're interested in joining, just click on that tab, join the club. We'd be happy to help, to honor you in. Matter of fact, tonight we're doing Trading Tuesday. So when people have like more intimate questions and things like that, we can actually tackle those questions because it's more of it's not such a broad or general setting. But anyway, while you guys are here, man, go ahead and like button, share button if you care. Like button, share button if you care. If you are your brother's keeper, your sister's keeper, you're saying, hey, you want to get some of this free financial literacy, well, go ahead and like button or tag somebody as well. Like to also know where you're connecting from this morning. In the comments below, put your city, state, or country. City, state, or country. We're broadcasting across the World Wide Web into Facebook and also YouTube. Understand that worldwide means global. So you can be connected from us from anywhere. We got brothers and sisters in New Zealand and in Ghana and Nigeria. I mean, they've come from all over the place. And so we just love to know how far reach is this morning. Early morning. The early bird gets the worm here on the Money and Power Show. So let us know where you're connected from. We're broadcasting from our virtual studios here in Decatur, Georgia. That's right, Decatur, where it's greater. Let's get right into this thing here this morning. Good morning to you. All right, good morning to you, Miss Glenda Tate Williams in the house. Thanks so much for joining out of Kings Mountain, North Carolina is in the house. We got a few other people that might be watching this morning as well. I see you. I don't see anybody typing, but that's okay. So I'm glad you guys can hear me. Fantastic. Get right into this thing. So I basically am going to be going to share you guys, what I do. This is what I do every day. I mean, just an hour a day of me into the markets. Let's share with you guys some things that I do to have consistent success, not just success here and there, but every day I'm hustling, every day I'm winning. This is just what I do, right? Somebody asked me an interesting question yesterday. Like, well, what's your percentage of success rate? And I was like, I don't lose very much because I play it safe. I do. I play it safe because I understand that wealth is built over time. It's not built overnight. And also, I got this good quote that came from a good book. It says, do not wear yourself out to be rich. Don't wear yourself out. Don't be in such a rush. Everybody put it down. So be patient. Be patient, right? Don't be in such a rush to get rich, right? Don't, know when. Be wise enough to restrain yourself is what the good book says. And I don't know about you, but them proverbs they tend to hold their weight. So anyway, let's get right to this thing, guys. I'm gonna take my little avatar down because it may give you a little bit more visibility. But I'm here, so don't worry. So first thing I do, I'll come actually look at the market. I want to see what's going on in the market as it relates to before I trade. So I'm looking here, and obviously it's on the market, and I'm on Coinbase, by the way. So if you do not have an exchange that gives you access to cryptocurrency to trade, well, Coinbase may be something that you consider. If you do want to open up a Coinbase account, my link is in the description of this video. You'll find on Facebook and or YouTube. There are two Coinbases. Actually, you get one account. You only need one account, but you get access to two. So you come to Coinbase, what we're on right now. This is the base. This is where most of the consumers are. This is people that are looking to acquire, crypto. And then there's a Coinbase Pro. This is where people trade cryptocurrencies on the Coinbase platform. So you have the Pro version, which is for traders, and you basically have your original version, which would be for acquisition of crypto. I use both, and I'll tell you why I use both as we go through this. So the market's up 2%. There's a couple coins I'm paying attention to. The first coin I'm paying attention to, obviously, is Bitcoin, right? I need to know what's going on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin sets the market. Everybody put that in comments below. Bitcoin sets the market, right? Whatever Bitcoin does, about 90% of the other coins are going to do, as far as their pattern, as far as their movement. And then also, in consequence of that, a lot of times when you see the rest of the market coming down, then you'll also notice that Bitcoin is about to come down. So these have correlations, what they call it. And when you watch this stuff consistently on a regular basis, that's why I just get up at the same time every day, Monday through 7 days a week. I do it at the same time, so I can start to notice correlations, right? The more you study, the more you learn, the more you can earn. That makes sense to anybody, right? So Bitcoin really sets the market. So if Bitcoin is up 2% over the past 24 hours, it's up now up to 35,000. I will take a look on the chart, though. We see that Bitcoin's been kind of hovering there over the past 2 weeks, right? It got all the way up to 40,000, came down to 30,000, been hovering between 33 and 35 over the past 3 weeks, trying to figure out where it's going to go. We'll talk about that in just a second. Now, with Bitcoin being up, Ethereum, which is the next most important coin on the crypto market right now, it's also up 8%, right? Now, and so you'll notice, I'll show you in a second my portfolio, but I keep talking about that in a second. And I think another coin, this is not an important coin to me, but a lot of you guys are following this coin here, Dogecoin. So, just for entertainment purposes, I'll pull that up for you, right? So you have over the past week, it's up 300%, but over the past 24 hours now, 15%. Which way is it going, right? Now, Dogecoin, this particular coin, isn't tradable on Coinbase. So there are different exchanges that'll give you access to different types of coins. So if you want to trade Doge, own Doge, buy Doge, or whatever, you won't be able to do it through the Coinbase platform. So that's why opening multiple accounts is kind of I kind of promote that, right? So if if one account goes whatever, you still have access to the other account. If we see what happened with Robinhood and the stocks, right? If you have multiple accounts, you wouldn't be concerned with Robinhood because you just go over to your other account and you just do what you do, right? So same thing with crypto. I believe it would be wise to have multiple accounts with different exchanges. The same way I would advise that if you have a bank account, you don't just bank with one bank, right? You have multiple accounts, right? Diversify your capital in different banks, different institutions, a credit union and a bank. That would be good, right? Am I making any sense to anybody? Okay. All right. So this is, that's the first thing I do. I want to see what's going on in the market. Now I can take a look here, show you guys a little bit about where I'm at. So I have a goal. That's another thing I would recommend. You set a goal. You put a goal out there. Say, what are you looking to accomplish, right? So this is February. We're in Black Money. We have a Black Money, Black History Challenge. And that challenge was to set a goal for February, how much money you're going to have in your particular account, your wealth account. So in this particular case, I set my goal on my crypto trading, right? So I said, okay, well, I got 4,700 here, right? And I have another 21 here, 22 here. So that's now we're at 69. right? 6,900. And I believe yesterday when we tallied this up, I was at 6,300. I believe. No, 6,600. Yeah, I was at 6,600 yesterday. I'm at 6,900 today, right? So I like to show you all this because I don't mind slow money. I mean, I don't know, $300 growth in one day. That's going to help me get to my ultimate goal. My first goal by the end of February, I want this thing to grow to $10,000. My push it to the limit goal, everybody put a console push it to the limit is 13,000. Now, why did I choose 13,000? Because I believe in the power of doubling. I was at 6,500, 6,500 yesterday, which is the start of the month, right? And I want to hope to double it. If I can double it to 13,000, well, then the next month I can look to double 13,000 and 26,000. I just keep it going, right? That's just how I operate. I believe in doubles. I've been listening to people, millionaires, billionaires. That's what they think about. How can I double my money in a short amount of time? Okay, or in a reasonable. Now I might say short, in a reasonable amount of time. Let me say that. So I'm at 6,900 now, something like that. That's a growth of about whatever, $300, something like that. Now. One thing that helped, obviously, we mentioned Ethereum, right? I do own Ethereum over here. That's up 8% the past 24 hours, right? Boom, bam, right? So you guys probably watched on Sunday when I acquired Ethereum because I couldn't find anything else to acquire. So I just went and bought Ethereum and boom, bam, just like that. That thing just popped up just yesterday, 8%. I do own, let me go back. I don't know what Litecoin did. Litecoin is up another 6%, right, from what I own. And I got these other coins. So I'll get right on over here. So let me go on over to the trading. Go over to trading. Now, this is going to be a little small just because it won't allow, when I try to blow it up, it distorts. So I'll have to try to talk you through what I'm doing here as best as I can. First thing I'm going to do is I'm actually, if you noticed over here, my portfolio, I got this thing called USD coin. I'm going to pull that over. That's going to give me some additional capital that I can then trade. And I'll talk about why I do that in just a second. All right, but I'm going to pull that over. It means it's going to be a deposit. Again, they work in tandem, right? My USD coin is what I'm looking for, USD coin. I'm going to bring it over from my Coinbase account, my regular Coinbase account, and I'm going to max it out and bring it over that $4.99. I can do this for free. It doesn't cost me anything to bring my coin over here. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm actually going to convert my USDC into USD, right? So now and I converted it back to $1, right? So now I have, right now I have $4.99.62 available to actually go and acquire assets if I want to do that, but I'm not done yet. So I had an order that I placed yesterday, LRC. So let's first take a look at LRC. I want to show you some stuff. So if you remember yesterday, I had two orders that I placed on LRC at two different price points. And the whole point of that was to say, hey, I would love to get it at this particular price. If it doesn't reach that price, I'll get it. I'll look to get it at another price. So I set my first target at 49 cents, and then I set my other target, which is still open, at 45.5. Now notice this was yesterday at about, okay, that didn't go far enough. This was yesterday around here at 6 o'clock, right? So after we got off our stream, the price dropped at 9 o'clock to actually strike. So I was able to get it at 49 cents. It didn't drop far enough for my second strike, but that's okay. Now, if I bought it at 49 cents and it's now at 52 cents, am I winning? Yes or no? I bought it at 49 cents. Now it's at 52 cents. Am I winning in this position right now? Yes or no? Okay, why do I keep? Okay, I see I got a question, right? I'll answer that just a second, Tony. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cancel this order. I only do 24-hour orders, right? It didn't execute, so I'm going to cancel this, bring that money back so that now it's I can actually acquire, use it to acquire a new position if I want. So I'm only got $613.77. We'll talk about why that's only $613 available as far as liquid available right now. Now, somebody asked, Tony, why do I keep Ethereum and Coinbase? Well, because both accounts I have are for different purposes, right? My trading account is for trading. So I'm going to look to buy and sell every day, right? That's going to be, that's a different mindset than what I have over on Coinbase, which is where I just hold. So if I want to hold something, I'm going to have it sitting over on Coinbase, sitting over Coinbase. And Ethereum is something I want to hold. I believe Ethereum has long-term value. A lot of the other coins are built on the Ethereum network or the Ethereum network, or Ethereum, whatever, right, with the smart contract. So I think that Ethereum has long-term value. So I'm not really looking to trade Ethereum. I just want to own it and see what happens to it over the next 6 months, a year, whatever the case may be. I think there's a lot of wealth available through Ethereum, and it can continue to grow in value. So that's why I keep Ethereum. So there's a few coins that I don't trade. Bitcoin, I don't trade. Ethereum, I don't trade. Litecoin, I don't trade. These are just disciplines I set up for myself, right? So I just don't want to trade them. I just want to own those. Those are coins that I see have long-term value. I just want to own them and see what they do, right? I've owned Bitcoin since it was $1,200. I've owned Litecoin since it was $50. You know what I mean? I've been owning stuff for a little while. I just started trading it recently, if that makes sense. There's 3 other coins right now, actually 4 other coins I don't want to trade, and these coins actually pay some type of percentage, some type of stake is what they call it. So I'll show you one of those here. So hopefully that answers your question, Tony. So just because I believe it has long-term value. So for example, Cosmos, as I just mentioned, it was actually up 11%, or actually 12% now, right? Cosmos up 12%, but look, they paid me 5% just to hold. Right, so I'm getting 5%, rewards while I'm actually holding an asset that's increasing in value. That's similar to a stock that pays you a dividend, right? It's similar to a stock that pays you a dividend. It may increase in value, right? You're great for the appreciative value that now your dollar is now worth $5 in this particular stock, or whatever the case may be. But then they're also paying you additional money just to hold as your shareholder, and we would call these stakeholders because we can do this. We call this thing stake and shake. So, to kind of give you an example, or to show you that, we have here my lifetime reward. So Cosmos, right, it's always moving up down here, or Atom, and it's now paid me 89 cents just to hold it. So and this just keep going. It don't stop. It's like a savings account on steroids, right? I'm gonna take my little pennies every day, my little dollar every day, and I'm just gonna see what it do. That's just so those are things I just don't trade. So those are off the table as far as me trading based upon what's available to me in the Coinbase platform. Okay. Yeah, how can I double my money in a reasonable amount of time, right? So now I'm saying, okay, I got to look at what I did yesterday because I'm now moving forward. This thing went to 20. Oh, okay, I brought some money over. So I did have some executions yesterday, which would be ZRX, KNC, LRC, REN. So these are now our assets. These 4 are now assets that I own, and now I want to figure out how I can sell them. My goal now is to sell them. I don't want to keep them. I don't want to hold them. They're not important to me. They may be valuable to somebody else, but I want to see if I can get this thing going so I can make me some money. So I believe yesterday, I'm gonna start with ZRX. I already know which one I want to go for the gusto with, but I'll start with ZRX. So I'm gonna come over here to USD because it's gonna be paired with a USD. So I have USD, which would be the dollar, paired with some cryptocurrency. In this particular case, ZRX is the currency. So you see, I actually have 500 units of this ZRX. I bought it yesterday. I bought it yesterday at 65 cents. It looks like. Yeah, I bought it yesterday at 65 cents. So it's now at 67 cents. It looks like I'm winning here right now, but it's not quite where I would hope for it to be. And that's okay. It's currently has 11 million transactions, right? Pretty decent volume. We saw Bitcoin. Now here's the thing. Remember, I go back to what I said, set the market. We saw Bitcoin was up, which gives me the indication that ZRX is probably going to follow. Bitcoin was up, Ethereum was up, and so I'm going to assume, right, based upon me looking at these charts for a while, that the rest of the market is going to follow. So I'm believing that this asset will actually increase in value. So if that's my belief, then now I can begin to say, okay, well, where do I want to sell it at, right? So here I'm going to look at some different candles, which will be basically represents units of time. This is a 5-minute candle. So each one of these orange, green, and bars that you see, these represents 5 minutes. And so we go on over basically a day's time frame using a 5-minute unit. That doesn't really help me a whole lot, other than I see here around 67 cents, right around where I picked this thing up. This is interesting. Now look at this. Let me go out a little bit further. This is interesting. So when did I pick this up? I picked this up on the 1st, which would be yesterday, and I picked this thing. I got to go out a little bit further. Wow. Okay. I picked this thing up yesterday, right around here, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, right around here. And after I picked it up, it kind of bounced back, which you will see here. It bounced back and it made this huge run up to basically about 70 cents or so. Right? That's pretty cool. Now we see also, I can see here, if I go a little bit further out, my hour candle, I can see that this asset ran all the way up to 80 cents, which is I would consider to be an anomaly. Probably about 75 cents or 70 cents seems to be a top end for it. I don't think it has enough pressure to bust out past that particular range, but it's setting up a nice support right here, about 65 cents, which I picked it up at. And it's also showing me a space where it has some resistance, which is where I'm actually going to try to sell it at. So if I can make turn this thing into 70 cents from 65 cents, that seems to be a space where I want to go. And let me see if there's any pressure on the order side. So so I don't want to buy. I'm looking to sell. It's at 67 cents now. So I'm gonna be up in the red because I'm actually looking to sell. And I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take my aggregate out a little bit further to see if I can get all the way. I want to go all the way up to 70 cents and see what type of pressure we have there. When I say pressure, I'm looking for how much open interest is here. And it's not a whole lot of open interest at 70 cents, which is where I want to sell that. But it is a lot of interest right here at 69 cents, and that's okay. So it's currently at 67 cents. We had to go to 69, 69.1. And this stuff may not seem like a lot to you guys, but it all adds up. So I'm actually going to look to sell right here. I'm going to do a limit order, which means basically I set the price. I'm going to actually try to sell all of it right at this 691. Hopefully it gets there today. Again, Bitcoin is up, Ethereum is up. This particular coin may follow, and I want to try to get out of this thing as soon as possible. So I set my order right here. I thought I did. I did sell it. I thought I did. Well, it's not showing up. That's 691. No. I thought I just did that. Did it not? Let's see here. Maybe it's taking a little while to show up. Yeah. Okay. So I put my order here right at 6.691. Right. I picked it up yesterday, 65 cents, 70.691. So I'm feeling pretty good, right? I'm feeling pretty good. If I get out and I get me a little profit, I'm feeling all right. Now, what's going on, Tanisha, is a little bit over your head. That's okay. If you don't keep if you watch long enough, it's gonna start making sense. You're not gonna get this first. This is not first day. This is a little advanced than what we do with stocks and all that stuff. All right, so KNC, man. So and what happens, guys, with anything? There's a new language, right? There's new vocabulary. And so, Tisha, for example, I know that you're in nursing, right? There's some stuff that you be talking about I just don't get because I don't know the language, right? Right. So you start to begin to understand the language, just like a newborn, right? They're growing up, they're around their parents enough, and they start, you said this and this means this. Oh, okay, and they start to pick it up and say, oh, now it's starting to make sense over years. It takes a time before they start to be able to formulate the words that they've been hearing for a while. So anyway, we ain't got to take that long though. We're a little bit, our minds are more advanced than, oh Lord, what happened here? So KNC, guys, I'm liking this. So KNC, I bought, look at this. I bought yesterday at 128. 128, right? You guys watched this, right? So what happened yesterday, we came and said, hey, let's go ahead and try to get KNC. Let's go ahead and play this game with KNC. This thing dropped. It came all the way down to 126. I got it at 128. I feel like I did a good scalp on this thing. Let me give myself a hand clap. Boy, you getting better at this thing, boy. You getting better. Yeah, man, I got that thing at 128. Look where it's at now. It's up 13%. Up 13%. Now, I'm not going to be greedy with this one. I mean, my goodness. Let's go ahead and try to find out where I can sell some of this stuff at right now. I mean, my goodness, what's going on with the KNC? Now, this thing could keep going up, guys. Don't get me wrong. This thing could keep popping on up. We can look at a long-term chart here, 6 hours, a day chart. We see that this thing is still rising, but I'm not greedy. I want to get my profit and run because I can come back in this thing later on. So 147.50, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I would go for the 150, but you know what? I ain't going to be greedy. I already got my 14%. I'll take my profit and run. So let me go ahead and put that thing in for 147.50, right at the strike price that I get it at as quick as possible from what I see. Let me go down a little bit further, 147. Let me see here. Yeah, about 147 seems to be the play. Now, this thing might bust out past one. Oh, that's it right there. That's it right there. Oh, that's it right there. It might bust out past this thing. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. Okay, this thing moving too fast. Oh, Lord. It's moving too fast for you, boy. I can't keep up. That's going too fast. Oh, Lord, that's going too fast, too. I'm just going to keep Stop. Stop. Oh, Lord. This thing moved too fast. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to get the thing right there. Put that sell order in right there, man. Get in, get out, man. That's my philosophy. I'm getting in, getting out, capture my profit, 14%. I take it. I will take it. Take the money and run. Right, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, true is, I know the new vaccine about to drop. Johnson, I may need to invest today. Hey, see what I'm saying? Look at that inside. You see what I'm saying? Listen. You know that's what I've been teaching. You better use your knowledge in your arena to get to the money. I mean, you see what's going on. You get some inside. It ain't but inside information. I mean, you just in the field. You know what's going on. What's going on, Yvette? How you doing? Bill Reed, man, take the money and run. All right. I'm sorry. Gotta keep going. LRC, man. LRC. So I'm coming over here to LRC. I'm done with that trade. I mean, if that thing execute good, I'm up. I'm feeling pretty good. We'll keep going. All right. What I'm looking for. LRC. All right. Let's come over here. Take a look here. All right. So LRC I acquired again. I acquired this thing at 49 cents. This thing popped up overnight. This morning before we went live, this thing was all the way up at 54 cents. Oh, man, that would have been great. But right now it's at 52 cents and it's on decline as far as 5-minute candle is concerned. 15 minute, we see that this thing, after I acquired it, popped up again, 55 cents. Then it came back down to 54 cents. So now it's on kind of a short-term decline. I believe it'll pop up again. But where it's going to go, I don't know just yet. Let's go out a little bit further. We'll see the same thing. It did have an execution up at 57 a couple of days ago on the 31st, and then it came back down, popped back up, came back down. So we're going to take a look here. We can see here it holds at about 47 cents, but we can see a little short-term decline here. So I could try to go for the gusto of 55 cents, but I don't think it's going to reach 55 cents by tomorrow. So I'm trying to get up out of this thing. So I am going to project that we're probably going to be right around here where a lot of other open interest is, and that 54 cents arena is where I think I want to go. 53.5, 54, 53.3. That seems to be it. 53.3 is where I'm going to land. I'm going to max this thing out, try to sell it all. Not a whole bunch there, but I'll take it and I will run. And I've been holding on. I'm going to wait and see this one. This ring right here. This is one I saw yesterday. And I was like, this thing looked like it could take off. If y'all remember, right? I was like, wait a second. This chart looks like a winner chicken dinner. I believe it was Ren. So we see here, it's up 12%. Look at that. Oh my goodness. See, I knew it. I had a nice suspicion. All right, so the thing jumped up to 72 cents. I acquired Ren at 59 cents. Okay, 59 cents. And yesterday it was kind of trading right around here. When I got it at 59 cents, and I was like, this thing looked like it's ready to explode. It looked like it's ready to go to the moon. Y'all remember that? I was like, this thing, and it sure did. And of course, it happened when I happened to be asleep. You know, oh my good fortune. Happened when I look at it, right? 72 cents. Oh my goodness. Happened when I happened to be asleep. So at any rate, because that happened, I am not going to be greedy. I'm going to try and take my profit and run. So I'm gonna put this thing at 68 cents, 68.45 or whatever this is. Whatever's going on right here, 68.55. Put that thing in, put that sell order in, get up out of this thing. Man, I missed the opportunity, man. I could have got that thing out here at about 72 and a half. I was asleep. I ain't know what that. Remember that yesterday, guys? I was like, this thing is going to the moon. I was set up and I missed it. Oh man, I was asleep. I was asleep. But that's it. I know it's going too fast. Am I tracking my gains on my crypto? No, I'm not. I'm tracking my progress towards my goal. Right? I can go back and I can look at my history, and my tracking is in my history. So I can look here in my file and I can see, okay, I bought it here, sold it here, bought it here, sold it here. I can do all that stuff if I want to do that. But my main goal, right, is to get to $10,000. So, you know, now I can also see how much I'm accruing in fees. I can see how much I've traded over the past 30 days, right? I got my eyes on the prize, and I'll take every little bit that I can along the way, small, large, it don't matter. I'm taking profit and keep it going. Okay. What percentage? So how do you know what? It's not about a percentage for me. I don't care about percentages. What I do is I read a chart, and the chart tells me when to sell. That's for me, right? So what that percentage is, as long as I'm winning, right? Rule number one, don't lose money. Rule number two, don't forget the rule number one. So I don't care what percentage is. As long as I'm winning, I'm keeping it moving. I'm gonna have some big ones. I'm gonna have some small ones. But they ain't gonna all be as much as I can. It's gonna all be positive, right? Is all this crypto? Yes, this is all crypto. Is it the chart? Yeah, it's the chart. The chart's telling me. So understand this, guys. I've been reading charts for over 15 years. So it may be a little unorthodox to some people, but this is a skill that I've acquired over 15 years of doing it, right? So it's not. I get more into depth for our private group, but for those that's here, this is just a public, what I do on a regular basis. I'm just sharing with those guys, and then there's going to be some people that take an interest in this, and some people it's not their thing, but at least you're being exposed to it. At least you're being exposed to it. So is this all crypto? Yes, this is all crypto. So what you see is, a USD, which is the dollar, paired with this crypto called LRC, which stands for looping in this particular case. I thought I was looking at, let me go back to REN. And then you have all these different pairs that I am, looking to trade with REN. Oh, yeah, it actually did execute. I got up out of that thing, boom, just like that, right? So, so I could do my, so Tony, I could do my percentage, right? I could say, hey, I got it at 59.60. I sold it at 68.55. What's that percent, right? And then I multiply obviously times the size of the lot, and then boom, that's my profit, and that's my profit margin. I could do all that. So now I got $955 to look at in the market. So now I'm gonna go to the other side, right? I put my orders in to sell. Right, this particular account, I buy and I sell. I just try to get in, get out as quickly as possible for profit, and I keep it moving. Okay. Now, there's other ways you can do this. This is the basic. This is like basic fundamental stuff that you learn this, and then you can then start to apply this to whatever else you want to do. You want to go and dodge coin or whatever it is that you might be interested in, right? But if you don't learn basics, then you're just hoping that someone else can tell you how to make money. And I hope you get to a point where you're independent of someone else to make money, right? We're independent of the man. We're independent of, not that we don't use all that other stuff, information and stuff like that, but hopefully you come in, you can see for yourself. And you be like, okay, yeah, I can see for myself that this is what I want to do, not just simply because somebody made a post about it in some particular group or on some Reddit channel or something like that. If you can see it for yourself, it makes a difference. All right, so anyway, so now I got $955. Again, I don't want no money in here at all. I need it out in the market if I can find somewhere in the market to put it. Now, unfortunately, right? Fortunately, I had some big wins, right? 13% here, whatever. And then I also have some small wins. But the market is up, so I don't know if I'll be able to find some stuff to actually invest in. So I'm gonna write these down. I'm looking for something that was down at least 4% over the past 24 hours. EOS is a contender here. I really want to see some big losses. Comp, I actually like comp to own eventually. But it's I want to be getting look at all this stuff. 13%. This stuff, 13%. Now, remember, guys, I still have stuff that's over here holding. So my stuff that's over here holding is still growing with the market while I'm still looking for something to buy that's against the market. This is the beautiful thing about this. I'm playing both sides of the field. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. There it is. There it is. Graph. That's what I was looking for this morning. Oh, I'm going right over to graph. Let's start there. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite to trade right here. This thing be swinging. Wow. So graph here is currently trading 74 cents per coin. It's down 9%. I like to see that. Look at this. Got 80 million transactions. Oh, it's a lot of liquidity. Right now we have a whole look, buy going over here on the trade history. I like that. Oh my goodness. Yes, let's get up in here. Now we already see a space here. Look at this over the past 5-minute charts. We see going about half a day. We see a clear place of support here, about 73 cents. Very easy to see. We see the same thing here, but we probably want to take it up just a little bit to maybe about 74 cents because I want to get in this thing. I want to get all up in this. Why? Because again, I looked at the market. The market said Bitcoin said the market is up, but graph is down. So more than likely, graph is going to be coming up pretty soon. More than likely. Right? Not that it's 100%, but it's more than likely. So I want to try to buy this thing low. Everybody putting down, so buy low, sell high. Now we're up in an hour, man. We see the low, over here over the past few days, but January 30th, January 31st, all the way to February 1st, this thing was on the incline, all the way from 55 cents to 85 cents. Go a little bit further out, we'll see again the long-term appreciation of this particular coin graph. Again, could be something that you might want to own, but you know what? They're not paying me anything to own it, so I can just trade it for profit. That's exactly what I'm going to look to do here today. So because it's actually 9% down, I look at a shorter term and I see here we have incline, then we have decline, one wave, two wave, sideways, and support. I'm going to try to get this probably about right close to where it is, which is about 74 cents. I could try to go for the gusto, which would be 73 cents. 10% drop is a big drop. I actually am going to do two things. I'm actually going to try to get it right now because I want to get it. Yeah, this is something I want to get. Let me go ahead and try to get it right now. I'm going to put in a 300-piece order. I'm going to put in a 300-piece order right here at the 74.22 range. It already filled some of it. And I'm going to try to go down here to 73 cents. I'm putting a double order right here, a double order, and I'm gonna try to dollar cost average my way down. A lot of support here, 73.46. And I'm gonna try to pick up. If it hits this, let me go a little bit further out. Yeah, that seemed to be right. So I'm gonna try to pick up. I did a 300. I'm gonna do another 300-piece order right here. Now I'm gonna do a 400-piece order. I want to get it for cheaper. I'm gonna do a 350-piece order right here. Let me get a 350-piece, please, on aisle 5. Right. Actually, I'm gonna go 400-piece order right here. I'm trying to get that thing right there. Right. So I'm gonna try to acquire this thing. You know, I'm already feeling some of it. Should get some right there. Boom, 300 piece up here, and then try to pick me up another 400 piece down here. And I feel like, did I miss it? It done moved. Oh, let me do that again. It moved on me. Go here, 400 piece. Yeah, that's about right. All right, cool. So I'm just setting up 2 orders here. You're trying to get my money back into the market. I don't want any money sitting over here by the time I get done. And that was great. That's one of my favorite charts to actually trade. And I'm actually going to look at NU as well. Another one of my, I think NU right here, new cipher. Okay. So I sold this thing. I bought it for 21 cents, sold it for 24. And this thing is down 5%, which is cool. Look at the 15-minute chart. We see that it's on the decline. We see that clearly. It also did not retest its support down here at 26 cents. We see, again, same thing we see kind of with graphs. This thing was kind of pumping up. This is going to be a long shot here to be able to acquire this at a good rate, but I don't really want to own this as much as I like the graph. But if it does come back down here to 26.5, I'll pick it up. So I'll put something on it. I mean, a lot of support here at 26.5. I put a little 250 piece on that. No, that ain't enough. Oh Lord Jesus, I gotta probably put 700 piece on this thing. 750. I do a 750 piece. Bet half of my capital down here at about 265. The thing then. All right, that's new. We're not gonna worry about comp. I'll go to EOS next, see if we can do anything over at EOS. That was the only other one. And I believe EOS might be a little bit too expensive. The reason why I say too expensive is $2.99. It had its drop. It's it's a $2 coin, but I got $236 left. And so I'm going to bypass this. I'm going to bypass SNX as well for right now. These are just down 4%. I tried to pick something up at 9% down, 4%, and 5%. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back. I only got $200-some odd left. I'm going to convert my USD, US back to USD. And then I'm going to withdraw it back over to my Coinbase. Now you're probably like, why are you doing this? Right? I'll show you why. Just a second. Boom, done. Come back over here. Now the reason why I'm doing that is because USD earns me a percentage when I hold it. So I'm bringing it back over here because I'm done trading for the day. And I got $200-some odd left. And I didn't find nowhere something I want to do with it. So I'm going to bring it back over here and start accruing interest on it while I was waiting. You know, why not? Boom, bam. There we go. So that's 4,500 basically, and another 2,400. I'm close to $7,000. Yeah, it's close. I'm getting close. I'm knocking on $7,000 door if I'm not there already, right? And my goal is $10,000 by the end of this month. That might be a little easy. That's why I set my push it to the limit goal. That might be a little easy. So basically, again, let me see what your questions are. I'm sorry, bring your questions. What are you looking? What that you was looking for? Oh, I'm sorry. Buy low. So access to these coins, I would need Coin Pro. So no, Coinbase is over here. You have access. So on Coinbase, if you try to go with Coinbase, you have tradable assets. So all of these coins that you see tradable are available to you. So you got 42 coins available to you on Coinbase if you decide to open a Coinbase account. And then the pro side of Coinbase is connected to Coinbase. This is just a trading platform that I can trade these 42 coins in their pair state, in their 42 pairs. Or I can trade these 42 coins along their pair, which would be what they're connected to or what I can exchange it for. So think of it like foreign exchange, if you're familiar with that. But yes, if you want to trade, you will need Coinbase Pro. If you just want to acquire, you just need Coinbase. if you go with the Coinbase platforms. There's other exchanges that you can acquire crypto. This is just one, and I just like to use it because it's user friendly, and they I think is a great starter exchange if you have not, if you're just getting into crypto. I think it's a great starter exchange. Is it quality and time for shares of crypto? I understand that question. So you basically buy it low and resell it high. Yeah, all day, over and over and over again, rinse and repeat. Buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. It's no different than wholesale to retail, wholesale to retail, wholesale to retail. I just keep doing it over and over and over again every day. Now, to some, it's a little boring because, some people are looking for, they're looking for the rush. Oh, I bought the Dodger coin. It's up 200%, but I ain't sold it, so you ain't really got 200%. I'm a build wealth over time kind of guy, right? I set goals. I reach my goals because I set those goals. So I want to encourage you guys, no matter what type of trade you're doing, I don't care if it's Forex, if it's options, if it's stocks, if it's real estate, if it's your business, you ain't setting no goals, then what are you shooting for? Right? Well, I just want to get rich. Well, if you made $1 a day and it's a dollar more than you made yesterday, well, then you're richer today than you were yesterday. That's not good enough for me. So hopefully that helps. Is that my goal? My goal is, so again, we have a Black Money, Black History Challenge, which is for those that want to partake in this challenge. You set yourself a financial goal for your account, right? And that for me is $10,000, right? For these two, for the combined account that I have on Coinbase. My push it to the limit goal is $13,000. If you want to participate and you want to push yourself to build wealth or to grow your account, what's your goal? That's really what it is, man. So I found that as I set goals for myself, it helps me stay disciplined. It also helps me, helps me to keep my eyes on what I do and not what everybody else does and what everybody else is talking about, because most of those people don't have goals either. And that's one thing that I see missing in our community, not setting financial goals. I'm gonna keep preaching that till the wheels fall off. I mean, my goodness, you getting in this game, but you ain't got no goals. Well, what are you shooting for? What are you shooting for? No problem getting Miss Gaines Hitman. Oh Lord, Hitman Hearns. Are you related to the boxing legend? Did I just meet the wife of the boxing legend? Thomas Hearns, or you the daughter, or that's just your name on Facebook? Hey, that's cool, man. Great intel, man. I appreciate it, brother Adams. Thanks so much for joining. I am pretty close. You know what? If I hit that goal, Miss Vivian, I'm gonna push that thing. I'm gonna take it up. I'm gonna take it up. Right? Okay. Thank you. No problem. Here's a question: what do purchasing pieces mean in terms of money? Well, you can set how much money that you invest. So let's just say, for example, I'm over here on Bitcoin and I want to buy, I want to buy Bitcoin. I want to buy, 100 Bitcoin, and I want to buy it at, let's just say, $40. I can't use this example because it's too expensive. Let's just say I go to XLM. XLM is a 33-cent coin. Let's just say I want to buy 500 pieces. 500. I want to do a 500 order on XLM, and I want to get it at a quarter. 500 pieces of XLM at a quarter is representing $125. So I would then invest $125. Basically would be my investment into this particular coin. Now, if it grows 10%, if it grows 15%, if it grows 50%, whatever happens from it, I got $125 on the line, and my money will grow or decrease accordingly to that percentage of its growth or decrease of the underlying asset. The underlying asset at this particular point will be XLM. My money is attached to that asset. So whichever direction XLM goes, my money goes, regardless of how much it is. If I say, well, I want to do 1,000 piece. That's $250. Same thing. My money will then be tied to an underlying asset. The asset will then be XLM. As XLM grows or declines, my money attached to XLM will grow or decline. And then until I sell that asset to get my money back, it'll keep moving along that road. So this is why I teach asset, cash, asset. Everybody put in console asset, cash, asset. This is why I teach asset, cash, asset. Basically, the concept is for you to acquire asset, right? Whether that be real estate, whether that be a stock, whether that be cryptocurrency, whatever that asset is, whether it be a grape, I don't care. You acquire the asset, and then you give the asset time to grow in value, right? To grow. Now, in this particular case, I'm looking at 24-hour growth. And then you sell the asset, right? You sell the asset so that you then get the growth and your capital back. And then you just go find another asset to buy. Once our community learns this, right? Stop spending your money on liabilities, right? Stop buying the shoes that depreciate, the TV that depreciates, the couch that depreciates. And it's not that you don't get it. What I'm saying is, hey, get it after you get it from your profits, not from your earnings. Ooh, I just don't put people in the back. So you do cash asset, when you sell your asset and now you have enough, then you feel it feels amazing to go buy that couch and not have to put it on a 90-day layaway plan and all that stuff, right? Pay extra interest on it. But then also what happens is once you start getting to the asset, cash, asset mindset, you be like, bump the couch. You're going to have too much fun making money. Okay, now I get it because I thought pieces were, no, pieces are just associated with the asset. Okay. Do you buy and sell at the same time? Yes. Right. So when I acquire an asset, in this particular case, cryptocurrency, I'm trying to figure out when I can sell it. Right. So yesterday I didn't, the orders that I put out, they executed after I got out of my trading time. So I didn't set that to sales. That's why I did it this morning. Like, oh, okay, I went and acquired it. Let me go sell it, right? And I just do that. I just do that every day, right? And you guys see the results. It's not like most people not showing you and telling you. That's what I do know. There's a whole bunch of talk, chatter, right? Idle chatter leads only poverty. And go buy this stock. Don't even give you no explanation. All that stuff. They just put stuff out there. I show you. Here's what it looks like. Here's how you build an account to $10,000 in a month. This is what this looks like. Here's how I'm doubling my money. And then you decide what you want to do after that, how you want to approach whatever it is that you do with your money and your life. You know what I'm saying? Good luck. I hope it works out for you. Okay. But I will say this, if you don't set a goal, it's going to be very hard for you to reach it. What's going on, brother C. Wright, man? Thanks so much for joining. Asset, cash, asset. Okay. I get it. Okay. I got you. No problem. I'll leave it. Hey, man, come on, man. Come on down. Yes, you're absolutely, Mr. C. Right. You need to open an account so you can teach the youth. We can teach these young bucks what's going on here. Asset, cash, asset. In the comments below, I'd love for you to share something that you learned today, beautiful people. I don't do this just to do this. I do this to make a difference. And hopefully we made a difference in your life today. Most people simply are not going to get up early enough to get the worm, or they got to go to work. I don't know. But for those that do, I realize that you are hungry, right, to get to the money, and I'll do what I can to show you what I know. There's stuff that I don't know. All right, I'm still learning just like you, but I will show you what I do know, and I'm doing it for free. So hey, take it or leave it. Invest where you can. You can support if you like. I do have a channel you can support. I do have a group that you can join. I do have consultations that you can take and all that good stuff. But those that want it, they come get it, and those that don't, hopefully this is beneficial here today. So I'm simply asking you to answer this question in the comments below. Was this worth your time and why? Was this worth your time and why? Anything else? So again, to remind you why you guys are typing, I know I talk much faster than you type. We do have 7:45 is our New Black Wall Street Book Club. We're reading The Wealth Choice, so you guys can come on back and tune into that if you want to change your mind. You want to begin to develop your mind. You got to develop a wealth consciousness in order to attract wealth in your life. That's what we're doing there. And then tonight we have our Trading Tuesday. That's in our private group. If you want to join that group, you can do that by simply going to our website, theblackbillionairesclub.com. And that's what I got on tap for today. I may come back if I have time to do some crypto learning. I doubt I'll have time because my schedule continues to fill up. Every day. Always valuable in life change. Absolutely, man. Well, beautiful people, I want to say thanks so much for tuning in today to our crypto learning and our crypto trading. I do have a link for Coinbase in the description. I also have a link for Doe. So if you are tired of Robinhood, you want to go, go give a Black-owned investment app a shot to earn your business. You'll find that link in the description as well. And you can make the switch. Make the switch to support your own Black man who is bringing a financial instrument, a financial vehicle, a financial tool to our community. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black